happening? Yeah, no, you can come and sit if you want. I think I still have your copy of Anthony Bourdain's last interview. Should be just on the end table. Yeah, this is all I was planning to do. Reading about tulip hinges. Yeah, no, I know what day it is. Yeah, it's Sunday. What do you mean what date it is? No. Well, you could just tell me. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that was a bold move on my part, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm just gonna put that down. So I suck so bad at being a girlfriend. I'm so sorry. I did not even realize what day it was. I know. That's pretty bad. Yeah. Not that I didn't want to spend it with you, of course not. Yeah, just it's not ever really been a super important day to me. But if you're around, we'll change that, alright? Okay. So I wasn't completely heartless though. I do have something for you. I just lost track of time, is all. Yeah, here, just give me 1 second. So, I don't want you to think anything of this necessarily. I know that we've been together for 3 weeks, and that's kind of a big deal, I know. And this might seem a little forward, but it's not that, okay? So I have this little box here, and promise you won't freak out, okay? So I found this real pretty ring with this knotwork and this deep blue sapphire, and I thought that it would look really nice on your finger. Not that one, okay? This isn't that sort of deal. But I did really like this. I almost thought about getting it for myself, actually. But I thought that you might like that. Oh no, don't worry about not getting me anything. It's not really that big of a deal. So, I'm just going to set this over here for you. You can take a look whenever you want. So you like it? I'm glad to hear it. I wasn't sure if it was like a little too gaudy or, if it went really with what you wear, but I figured, even if you just have it, that's good enough for me. So, okay, so since I am a douchebag of a girlfriend, I am going to make it up to you. Okay? So, full disclosure, I don't have anything currently planned. However, we're going to change that and I'm going to do it with you. So give me 1 second. I was making a grocery list earlier, so I had my notebook out. So I want to plan the perfect Valentine's Day with you. So whatever you want, we can We can figure out the how later. I just want to get some ideas on paper. So let's call this the best Valentine's Day ever. With the old scene emo rar sort of Evar spelling. Yep, it brings me back. So, firstly, I think we need to talk food. Yes, I'm starving to death. I'm always starving to death. You know this. Doesn't help with the hypoglycemia, but you know. So, okay. I'm not saying no. However, I think since it is Valentine's Day, it's not a super good idea to order takeout because it's Valentine's Day, right? However, we can still do that this week, maybe more on like a Tuesday or somewhere where it's not super busy, right? Okay, let me go ahead and write that down. Are you down for Tuesday? Dope, I got it. Okay, so let's see. It's very possible that the stores are pretty busy, you know, with all those last minute people that forget about Valentine's Day. Yep. So, I'm trying to think what I have at the house here. How do you feel about breakfast for dinner? Yeah, I'm thinking I've still got quite a bit of produce. I have strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. We want to do maybe some crepes with a berry sauce. Yep. So that's an option. Alright. Crepes with berry sauce. Otherwise, let's see. I know I have pepperoni in the fridge. You know, I'm always snagging on pepperonis. Real terrible for me, but they're so good. So, pepperonis. I have leftover mozzarella from when we did meatball subs last week. I wish I had chicken, then we could do chicken parmesan. You know what I do have, though? I have stuff to make pizza crust, and I do have marinara. We could do homemade pizza. Okay, that's a possible idea. Okay, and lastly, I think I have maybe some cod in the freezer. We could always do fried cod, and then I think I have sweet potatoes. We could do fried sweet potatoes. Of course I have ranch. Duh. Do you know me? I practically drink ranch. Yeah. Okay, well, that's another idea then. Alright, so fish and chips, essentially. Do I have the stuff for tartar sauce? I think I do. I still have a shit ton of pickles. Oh yeah, I've been eating a ton of pickles. Me and salt lately, man. I don't know. So, okay, we've got a few ideas for dinner. We can narrow that down later, as those really won't take too much time, I would think. So, let's see. As far as activities go, hey, keep it PG, okay? Just for now. We'll talk about it later. So, okay, so the roads are pretty clear, and I know you've been talking about wanting to do a little winter forest hike. I know, and I've been a jerk and I've been like, but it's too friggin' cold. Yeah. Well, I mean, I did mess up enough that if that's what it takes, I could do a winter hike, yeah. Okay, so that's a possible idea. Under activities. Okay, winter forest hike. Excellent. So, let's see, what else do we have? We could always make a little, like, blanket fort kind of deal in the living room. I have so many couch cushions. We could always do that. Yeah, or like just even set up like a bunch of blankets right in front of the TV. We could watch a movie. Okay, can I pick the movie? Okay, I didn't want like some kind of like indie think piece. I know you love those, but I've been craving either Clerks 2 or Get 'Em to the Creek. I know, shameful, but I can't help it. So, okay. Movie night and blanket fort. Okay, so let's see. You know, I hate going to the mall, but if you want, they probably have some kind of good sale on Bath and Body Works. If you wanted to go look at candles. Yeah, I know. You know I hate the mall, but I'll do it. Okay, so possibly candle shopping. Okay, I could do that. Let's see, what else could we do? I seem to be making most of the decisions here. It's fine, I'll do it. I should have done it in the first place. You're right. Let's see. Winter forest hike, movie night, candle shopping. We could always go to the conservatory. Yeah, now's about the time where a lot of flowering plants start to bloom. Oftentimes orchids and begonias are in full bloom right about now. Of course I would know that. You have seen my houseplant collection too many times. Mine are a little slow to the draw this year, yeah. Well, that's what happens when I keep the house so cold, it keeps them from flowering. Last year I lived in a spot where I could keep the house at like 72 degrees, but now it's pretty much steady at 65. Okay, so the conservatory. Okay, let's think of one last thing. Let's see. Well, you asked me nicely. I know this isn't super romantic, however, it is kind of a big gesture on my part, but I know you've been wanting me to do your taxes lately. I suppose if you bribe me for it, I could do your taxes. Yeah, I would take care of them. The whole deal. Yep, filing, sending, everything. Yes, okay. Taxes. I know, that's the most romantic one, isn't it? Yeah. So, okay, we've got dinner ideas, we have activity ideas. Is there anything else you want to do? Do you want to go see anything? Do you need to run any errands or anything? Okay, well, there is one thing that I was thinking about. You know I'm a sucker for candy and Valentine's Day and candy, right? But what's even better than Valentine's Day and candy? The day after Valentine's Day, my favorite holiday, half-price candy day. We are putting that in our planner. Half-price candy day. Your girl needs some Lint truffles. I've been going too damn long without them. It's been too far since the day after Christmas. I need my truffle fix. I wish they had them little Ghirardelli squares of candy, those peppermint bark Ghirardelli squares. Oh, mama. Oh, those are just heaven sent. Oh my god. But alas. I did stock up on those. Remember, I bought like 6 bags of them, but I ran out a couple weeks ago. It's an obsession, I know. I should cut back, but half-price candy day, excellent. I think we really have that planned out. If you don't have any errands to run or anything else to do, so you could always hit the thrift store. I don't imagine that's super busy on Valentine's Day. Yeah. Yep. Sounds like a good idea. Thrift store. Nice. Okay. Well, that's good. That's a good tentative plan. So, I would like, though, later, if you could save a little slot of time for me. I've been craving just chilling out on the couch and reading with a cup of tea, so you're more than welcome to do that with me. Maybe before bed, That sounds just ace. So, alright, well, before we get started, again, I'm sorry I forgot Valentine's Day. I swear it wasn't anything to do with you, it's just I'm not super used to having a great person to share it with. So I wanted to tell you that I appreciate you so much, and I'm really happier in my life. I'm really thankful that I met you. I'm super grateful that you're here. So you brought a lot of joy to my life that I really desperately needed, but wasn't sure that I was gonna get. So I appreciate it a lot. You've brought a spark to my life that I didn't know that I needed, but I'm welcoming it quite thoroughly anyway. So it's been really nice having you around, and I love that you're open to all these different little weird adventures that I like to go on, like when I'm like, hey, let's go for a drive downtown and we'll roll down the windows and blast 2000 scene music, and you're like, alright, let me put on my shoes. Like, that's pretty dope. So, or when I'm like, hey, I'd really like to get some high chai, you down for that? And you're like, please, I've been thinking about that too. Just, it's kind of funny how in sync we are sometimes. So, I'm really glad that I met you. I'm really glad that you're here. Yeah. So, thanks for spending Valentine's Day with me. I know I'm not overly romantic, but okay, on occasion I am, alright? I'm sorry, just Vampire Diaries has got me whipped, and now me and the big gestures, So, alright, well, I suppose I had better get ready, and if you want, you can pack a little snack sack, if you want, a little snack pocket for our trip around, okay? Alright, so I'll see you in 2 shakes.